Hey, what's up guys? Khordmaster's here, and in today's video we are doing a first impressions on the OB-4. And before we do that, I need to make a eye-catching thumbnail for this device. So let me go ahead and do a couple of these. Okay, I'm done. I don't know what that was, but let me go ahead and play something on the piano first, and then we'll get into this device if you guys don't mind. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of this. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the OB-4. So this video, we're just gonna do like a first impressions. I've had this for about, I would say, a week and a half now, and I'm having a lot of fun using this device. And I just want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing with it. This is not going to be a full in-depth sort of video on the device. I might do one of those later, but I do want to start by just giving you a little bit of a background on what this is and what it does, right? So it's called an OB-4. It's by Teenage Engineering, as you can see right there. This is a 4K video, so you should be able to like zoom in and like see that really crisp, hopefully. And it's a Bluetooth speaker in its simplest form, right? It's a Bluetooth speaker with a handle. It's quite heavy, but it has a lot of other features. It has a built-in radio, so you can listen to live radio on here. You can obviously connect it to your phone or your iPad or any other Bluetooth device and get audio from that device playing out of these. You have 2 woofers and 2 tweeters on this for stereo sound, which is really cool. And it has some other magical features that we'll talk maybe a little bit about in this video. All right, so, and you can also manipulate live music. That's the whole point of this, right? So what I love about this is like, I was bringing this to the park with my phone, and I was going on YouTube Music on my phone, and I was playing some of my instrumentals through this speaker outside in really crisp, clean quality, which is something I enjoy doing versus listening on headphones. But from there, I was able to do some really neat things with it, like live perform it and remix it and slow it down and speed it up and all those types of things. So let me give you an example of that right now. So say, for example, if I were to take my iPad and go to YouTube Music. So let's do that first. And I got to turn on Bluetooth, which it's on already, but it's connected to my device. Is connected to my keyboard here. So I just disconnected it from the keyboard. Now I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to connect this to the OB-4, which is connected now. Where should I leave the OB-4 at? Maybe I'll hold it in my hand once the music is playing. So let me go to one of my songs and let's see some of the cool things that you can do with it. So I'm going to play, I'll play this. Okay. Maybe I'll turn this a little bit this way too. Why? Right? Why? So what I just did was I just looped a part of the song. So this song is still playing live on my iPad through, but what's being heard right now is just a little particular loop that I just looped by pressing and holding the input button and then pressing the play button to start the loop and then pressing it and then letting go to end the loop. So this is like a 1-bar loop. But what if you're like, that's terrible and repetitive? I want to switch it to a 2-bar loop. Hold the input button, rotate the dial. So it says 2 times now. What if you're like, that's still repetitive? I want to make it longer. Same thing, hold it, rotate this. So now it's 4 times. 1, 3, 4, 1. So it's a 2-bar, really a 2-bar loop. Now, another cool thing you can do, what if you want the same length of the loop, but you want to loop a different part of the song? Press and hold play and rotate this dial to get a different part of the song looped, like so. There we go. So you could also rewind, fast forward. If I hit the play button again, it's going to stop the loop. It's going to keep playing, but it's going to end the loop so that it just continues playing at an earlier point than what's currently live, because this is still kind of playing through the actual song. So I'm going to do that right now. Let me put this back to my mouth so you can hear me better. So I'm going to do that right now. And then you can also slow down live music. So let's do that now. So one thing that I would like to be able to do is slow it down and then speed it back up. But when I press and hold input, it looks like it just goes back to normal speed. Let me see if I can experiment with that. So you can do it. You have to turn the dial. You have to turn the dial quickly. You can't press and hold input. If you press and hold input right now, I believe it just goes back to normal speed. But you have to press and hold input and then quickly rotate the dial. So let's try to get it back to normal speed. See? Yeah. All right, that makes sense. All right, so you get the idea with that. What else can you do on here? So I've been doing that a lot, like listening, like just basically having a great sounding speaker. Like this is in its simplest form why I'm so excited about this. Having a great sounding speaker that's handheld and that's Bluetooth and that is battery operated and has a great battery, sounds great. Hence great sounding, same thing, sounds great. Okay, cool. And you can do some things to music. So it's not just about playing the music, but you could manipulate the music a little bit and have fun with it without having any other gear. That is pretty incredible to me. Let's take a look at the radio on here too. So like live, you can do that same stuff I was just doing with live radio waves. That's another big deal because when you're out and about, you can, you don't know what's on the radio. You don't know what's coming on the radio. So you can do some really cool stuff with it. And some might say, oh, but what about if you have something that you really enjoy and you want to save it or whatever? Yeah, I mean, there are equipment that's for that, right? Like to me, what I'm seeing about the appeal with this item, with this device, is that it's kind of special and unique in that, yeah, you could discover a special moment. Yeah, there's no way to save it unless if you're recording it with the mic or something like that. And to me, that's fine. Like I just like having fun with it. I don't know how to best explain it. So let's go to radio. So yeah, I just realized that having what I just played is going to trigger something on YouTube with copyrights and all that. So I am going to mute what I was just playing, or probably just take it out. Sorry. But the idea is that, yes, you can do some really cool stuff with this speaker. I just wanted to kind of express how much fun I'm having with this and how cool I think the device is and how unique it is. And I mean, I have an OPZ, which is somewhere in my bag over there, that I use all the time. And I remember reading and hearing that the OPZ is going to have some interesting integrations with this moving forward. So I'm very excited and curious about that. I remember also reading about people who were, excuse me, people who were looking at like the FCC filing for this device before it was officially unveiled. And a lot of people were speculating about what this device is going to be capable of. And someone was talking about something along the lines of being able to broadcast your own live music or your own music over the airwaves so other people can listen to them and experience them. That's fascinating. Like the way, what I thought about is having my OPZ connected to this wirelessly, making a beat or performing a beat or something like that, and like broadcasting it on some unused radio wave. And then someone in this geographic area can basically listen to it from another part of the tri-state area where I live. So that's interesting, if that's true. Who knows if that's ever something. But I mean, the fact that this is like heavy and is like, I feel like there's other stuff in here. I feel like we've only used a certain percentage of what this is going to be capable of down the road. And I'm excited to kind of, you know, see what those other features are. So that's where we'll leave the video. I just wanted to give you guys, I'm sorry, this wasn't over here, but that's okay. I think you can hopefully still hear me. But I just wanted to give you guys a little input on why I'm so excited about this. And as soon as it gets a little bit cooler outside, I will be going to the park today with my iPad. That's the end of the video. So appreciate you guys watching. If this is your first time on the channel, consider subscribing, all that good stuff. You guys know the deal. And I will see you guys on the next video. All right, take care.